Welcome back, guys. I've got an imported Honda Stepwgn or Stepwgn. It's missing a couple of vowels in the wagon, but that's just the way it's spelt. So as you can see, it's over ventilated. Customer was backing up, managed to catch the post, popped the back window. Unfortunately, this window is no longer available. I found some serious Google searching, one in America, a couple in Japan, but trying to get glass from the other side of the planet, to here without getting it damaged is very unlikely. So we're going to have to make something. So stick around, see how we're going to fix it. Okay, so this is the silicone that's left behind from the glass. You can see there's shards of glass in there. I don't want to take that off because I want to use it as a raised level, because we have a lip on the edge of this frame. And what I'm going to replace this glass with is a sheet of perspex. So we've had this cut and sent out to us. It's 3mm perspex. So as we fit it, I'm going to have to use some clamps, so it'll have something to clamp against. So I'm going to get the belt sander. I'm going to belt sand all of this silicone just to get the shards out. Okay, all the glass edges are off now. From here you can actually see the lip, hence why I want to keep this original rubber on there, or silicone. So this sheet, it's 600 wide, it's too long. I measured the gap at about 600, but it's slightly smaller, so what I need to do now is take this next door, get my track saw out, take a little bit off it so we got the height right, and then I'll worry about the length later. Right, just going to measure the gap. So before I measured it right from the upper edge down to the bottom, that's where I got my 60 from. So we need to be inside that edge, so I'm going to probably take it down to about 58. So I'm upstairs now in my woodworking shop. If you didn't see how we made this, see the workshop's downstairs, woodworking is upstairs. You can revert to one of my earlier videos, December 2022, when we all stuck around and made this over the Christmas period. If you're wondering what this is Celotex. There's a roofing company across the road, the same roofing company keeps lending us our forklifts, and it was one of their scrap sheets. And what I do with this is I use it for my track saw, so when you're cutting through materials you don't go through the floor or whatever you're cutting on, so it's soft enough for the blade to go through it without causing any harm. Okay, I've got the new screen clamped in place. I'm not sure how well the bonding is going to hold the perspex, but on top of this I am going to put some screws in it. I'm going to be using these self-drilling, self-tapping screws. I know it sounds a bit brutal, but the customer wants this fixed regardless of anything. He wanted me to weld a piece of plate in there. I said no, look, why don't we just try and stick some perspex in there. Anyway, so whilst it's on there, it's got a very slight bow on there because we've clamped the corners. And up here you can see it's not flat, so where it's curving and clamping, I've tried putting heat on these perspex before and I cannot get enough heat in them to bend them without burning it, so screws it is. Okay, I'm going to silicone on top of the original silicone, put a light bead on there, and then I'm going to silicone around the edges as well to build it up. I've done the best I can with it. I've ended up with a couple of cracks. There's one here, one in the corner. The corners are bulging because obviously it's not shaped to the car. So I've had to over silicone, but at least it's watertight. Well, we've got in this morning after bonding this screen in last night, and it's not good. This side stuck quite well, the other side not so well. So this side is stuck quite well. I'll take the clamps off, it's still stuck. The other side, I come in this morning, got a crack all the way down. That's the side. Get my finger in there. It was really cold last night when we were finishing. It was about 5 degrees, but I think the temperature must have dropped. To be fair, in hindsight, I should have applied some heat to the edges. Well, I spoke to the customer, told him what happened with that perspex. He said as long as I can make it watertight, he was not fussed about how it looked. So there was enough left on there for me to put more silicone on it and screw it in. He's more than happy with it, so it's ready to go. Another job done. It's not my perfect work, but it is what it is. As always, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, the subscribe button and bell notifications to notify next time I upload a video. Take care guys.